And with that, it's time for the first coach speak of the summit. What's a team without a coach? Without his vision, a team cannot reach its true potential.
Absolutely. A team needs a coach, and hence, for the inaugural coach speak, we invite Mr. Ramu Rao Jupally, Vice Chairman, My Home Group, to take the stage. Please.
India, where dreams ignite innovation, shaping industries with courage and creativity. A new era of entrepreneurship unfolds. Ramu Rao Jupally, a leader shaping India's entrepreneurial future, inspiring the next generation of innovators. Join him as he shares the roadmap to India's entrepreneurial revolution. The Coach Speak.
Is IT, Electronics and INB, Sri Ashwini Vaishnavji, an Honorable Minister for Communications and Development of Northeast Region, Government of India, Sri Sindhya ji. Thanks a lot for taking time and coming all the way to Stuttgart to attend this News9 Summit. Despite your hectic schedules, it means a lot to us, sir. Thank you. And also Mr. Florian Hassel, Barun, and my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. It's my pleasure to be with you all this evening and talk about the subject that I'm passionate about, entrepreneurship. A while ago, both the ministers talked about the energy that is surging through the new India. As someone who comes from a business family, I can tell you that India of today is nothing like the India of my father's generation. When my father, Dr. Ramu Rao Jupally, started his career, he dabbled in medicine to begin with. It was an obvious thing to do for a homeopathic doctor, but his heart lay in entrepreneurship. He wanted to create businesses, create employment, and create wealth for himself and also his investors. So he decided to switch his careers and become an entrepreneur with almost no financial support and also advice from his family. He comes from a family of farmers. It was a chance investment in a small plot of land that gave him his start in the real estate industry and then grew into the cement industry. Today, the company that my father started, My Home Constructions, has developed more than 50 million square feet of construction, and currently we are doing almost 40 million square feet of developments and more 40 million in the active planning stage. And in the cement industry, we produce more than 12 million tons of cement annually, and now we are expanding to reach 20 million tons of annual capacity in the near future. The point is my father struggled really hard to create successful businesses because India's regulatory and macroeconomic environment were not conducive for entrepreneurship. Today, for young entrepreneurs like me, it's a different story. India of today is bustling with entrepreneurial energy. Sri Ashwini Vaishnavji, Honorable Minister, has already mentioned about the unicorn startups, where India has more than 100 unicorn startups. That is startups that is valued more than $1 billion. There is money pouring in India from all corners of the world in recognition of the fact that the young country with thousands of young and brilliant youngsters, and of course, a population of 1.4 billion people. So what will the next generation entrepreneurs look like? For a young entrepreneur like me, I think there are both challenges and opportunities. The challenges is the expectations I have to myself that I have to do better what my father did, and also that the India also provides unlimited opportunities, but one has to carefully choose which ones to pursue. But to my mind, a few things that are going to be extremely important. As an entrepreneur, building future businesses, I would like to keep these 4 things in mind. The first one is the scale. I believe that the problems we seek to solve must be relevant to as many as people in the world as possible. Therefore, I would like to think beyond the boundaries of my own country. 2 is the technology. Technology will be the central to everything we do. It could be AI or even AGI, artificial general intelligence. I would like my businesses to have a strong digital base, even the traditional industries like the cement and steel. 3 is the sustainability. Sri Sindhya ji already talked about that. global warming is not a future threat. It's today's existential crisis. We have to address this with urgency it deserves. Therefore, I believe that the DNA of my businesses must be green. And the last one, fourth, is the responsible capitalism. This is something that I've learned from my father. Without compassion, one cannot build businesses that last. I see an increasing concentration of wealth among a small number of people. The top 1% are estimated to 143% of the wealth globally. As with nature, economic excesses can lead to severe imbalances, not to mention social unrest. Therefore, my idea of next generation entrepreneurships rests on these four pillars. I look forward to having conversations to all of you later this evening. Thank you one and all.
So,
Please requesting Reuven and Varun Das to please felicitate Mr. Jupally on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause. Of course, please. You have a mic all to yourself, sir. Or maybe you can take this one.
Hello. Yeah, I just wanted to introduce Ramu under another avatar. Ramu happens to be the shareholder of TV9 Network, and he and his father, while I front all the operations, I do everything for TV9 Network, but he and his father stand very firmly behind me, guiding me and supporting me that anything that we do. And we learn from each other every now and then. Thank you. Thank you, Ramu.